Welcome to class students. In today's class we are going to discuss programmable logic arrays. Programmable logic arrays performs same basic function as a ROM, read only memory. A PLA with n inputs and m outputs can realize m functions of n variables. The internal organization of PLA is different from that of ROM. If I compare both basic read-only memory ROM structure and programmable logic array structure, that is PLA structure, if you observe in ROM structure we have seen first stage is decoder. N inputs are connected to a decoder and memory is arranged based on the number of inputs. For n input 2 raised to n memory locations, and each location size is decided based on the number of outputs required. So if m outputs are there, each memory location can have m different values. Size is m each location. If you compare a ROM structure with a programmable logic array structure, so here you can see decoder is replaced by AND array. So number of inputs are connected to an AND array to form a sum of product terms. In turn, these sum of product terms generated by AND array is connected to an OR array where you are performing OR operation among the product terms that you have calculated from AND array to form the m output functions. The decoder is replaced by AND array which realizes selected product terms of input variables. The OR array ORs together the product terms needed to form output functions. So PLA implements sum of products expression while ROM implements a truth table. We'll see further PLA implementation with examples. You consider an example. Let us implement following functions using PLA. Say assume that you have got four functions F0, F1, F2 and F3. For each function a boolean expression is given a dash, b dash, a c dash. Then for second function a c dash b. Then F2 third function a dash, b dash, b c dash. Fourth function F3 b or ac. So among 8 different product terms available, you identify total how many product terms that we need to implement all these four functions F0 to F3. So a dash, b dash first product term, a c dash one more product term, then b, so this product term, then a dash, b dash is already implemented, b c dash, okay, b is already implemented, so ac. Altogether 5 product terms we need to calculate to implement these 4 different functions. So 3 are repetitive, b is repeating here, a dash, b dash is repeating here, okay, a c dash is repeating. So out of 8, 3 are repeating, so 5 product terms we need to implement to realize 4 different output functions F0 to F3. So the truth table we can write inputs a, b, c. So for a dash, b dash, we know that a dash means you indicate 0 here in this truth table, b dash means 0, a means 1, c dash means 0, b means 1, b c dash, b is 1, c is 0, a is 1, c is 1. So for this input combination, which all output functions will become 1. So when a dash, b dash product term is 1, so F0 will become 1 and F2 will become 1. So there we are mentioning F0 and F2 as 1, F1 and F3 as 0, since F1 and F3 doesn't contain a dash, b dash term. Then a c dash, it is part of F0 and F1. So F0 and F1 you have made 1, F2 and F3 this product term is not there, so you are making 0. So when input a is 1, c is 0, in that this ac dash product term will become 1. When ac dash product term will become 1, F1 will become 1 and F0 will become 1. Similarly, when b becomes 1, When b becomes 1, b is part of two functions f1 and f3. When b becomes 1 and you are performing OR operation, so it doesn't depend on other product term. So f1 will become 1, f3 will become 1. When bc dash, this product terms becomes 1. bc dash is part of f2 function. b should be 1, c should be 0. In that case, f2 is 1, remaining outputs are 0. ac, when a and c are together 1, in that case, this product term ac will become 1, which in turn f3 will be 1 and f0 to f2 will be 0. An AND array which consists of a dash, b dash. So how these product terms are realized? So three input variables a, b, c are connected to form sum of product terms. So you can observe here that these dots indicate logical representation where connections are made to a dash and b dash. The first product term is realized from AND array. Then a c dash, b c dash. So all these are programmable connections we are trying to represent in with the help of logic diagram. One more alternative way of representation is also there. We'll see in next example. So in this example, so all these five product terms a dash, b dash, a c dash, b c dash and ac are realized using an AND array where inputs are connected a, b, c. Here three inputs. And then OR array, these product terms lines are extended word lines. Now here four functions are there. So four OR gates we have shown f0, f1, f2, f3. So for each gate we have shown connections. So for f0, so it is a dash, b dash and a c dash. So in this case, whenever a dash, b dash product term becomes 1 or a c dash becomes 1, in that case f0 will become 1. Similarly f1, a c dash and b. Then f2, a dash, b dash and b c dash. So these product term outputs are ORed to realize functions, four different functions. The fourth function b ac. So b and ac product term. So these some product terms are calculated. Some of product terms are calculated by AND array, and then OR array will OR it to get the final output functions. So you can compare with ROM here. ROM, in case of ROM implementation, we have seen that the directly truth table we are implementing. So suppose if you are got three input lines, then the 8 rows or 8 word size, each word size is depends on number of outputs. Say 4 outputs, each word will have 4 bits each. In PLA implementation, there will be an AND array which calculates sum of product terms. So it is implementation is slightly different. So you can observe all 4 product terms equations need to be, functions need to be implemented. So altogether 8 product terms, 3 are repeated. So 5 product terms need to be formed by AND array, and these product terms need to be all together to realize 4 different functions f0, f1, f2 and f3. The next example we'll see. In the second example, let us implement following function. So suppose you are implementing f1, f2, 3 functions which involves altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 6 plus 9 product terms. In that 3 are repeated. So effective product terms will be 6. So a dash, b dash, bd is repeated. abd is repeated. A, B dash, C dash, this term is also repeated. So out of 9, only 6 effective terms we are written, and the truth table is implemented based on input combinations. So there will be an AND array. So here assume you can observe that in the previous example I have shown using gates and gates. So here it is an alternative or a simple way of representing an AND array. So inputs A, B, C, D with complements they are written. And then word lines, the number of word lines depends on number of product terms, sum of product terms required. So in this case of implementation we need 6 product terms. So these word lines number will be 6, and each word line will implement one product term. The first word line A dash BD, A dash BD. So there will be horizontal line which is intersecting vertical lines. So this here dot indicates there is a connection, programmable connection. So A dash B D, A dash B D, first product term. Then A B D, second product term. A B dash C dash. Similarly, B dash C, then C, then one more connection, programmable connection. I forgot to do it. So B C, you have to make connection here, B as well as C. So here this B, we have to make B and this C connected. This B and C connected to form 6 product term. And then there will be of 3 functions F1, F2, F3 we need to implement. So for F1 implementation, again you are doing vertical connection. This represents an OR array. This represents an OR array. And this represents an AND array. This is an AND array. And this is OR array. We have seen AND array computed 6 product terms, and these 6 product terms are all together with the help of OR array to form 3 functions F1, F2, F3. You can follow this simple representation in exam also. For any function implementation given, you can use this simple implementation using say PLA or PLA implementation. We'll continue in next class. Thank you, students.